I spent weeks researching the Steam Deck, and I finally decided that I was gonna buy one. And when payday came around, I woke up and I ran out and bought myself an ASUS ROG Ally instead. Like an idiot. I built myself a gaming PC like a year ago, and this thing is a beast. It does everything I want to do, but I kind of wanted a gaming handheld so that I could play some ROMs on my TV and hook up some Xbox controllers to it since all my consoles are shot. So the Steam Deck seemed like a perfect fit. But when I want to buy something, I get kind of obsessed over it, and I need it now because I have no patience and I have an instant gratification problem. So luckily, my good old friend Bobby Boy from the Wolf Den had a couple of Steam Decks that he showed me in person, and he also showed me a couple of other options like the MSI Claw and the ASUS ROG Ally, which he told me you could use to play Destiny 2 and Call of Duty because it has anti-cheat, which the Steam Deck doesn't. But since I have a killer gaming PC, I've told him I didn't want that, and I wasn't interested in it, and it was too much money. And so I decided I was gonna buy myself a refurbished Steam Deck, a 64 gig, and then I was gonna swap out the storage for 1 terabyte and just dump tons of ROMs on it. Valve's website rarely puts up refurbished Steam Decks, and when they do, the window of opportunity to get one is very short, maybe like an hour before they're all sold out. So I woke up that morning and had gotten paid, and of course the money was burning a hole in my wallet, and I didn't want to wait anymore to play old video games on my TV. That's when I remembered the ROG Ally, and it basically did the same thing as the Steam Deck, but I completely forgot why I didn't want it. I just knew that it was at a store that I could pick up right then and there. So I look it up online, and it happens to be on sale at Best Buy, and they had one left by me. So I flew out the door, I pick it up, it cost me like $435. I get home and then proceed to update it for the next 6 hours. And I then remembered that Bob told me it was a Windows 11 handheld device, and that sucks. It's not a console-like experience. I had to download and install so much shit on it. So I decided to go on Reddit and find out what it was that I bought, and it turns out I bought the crap model, of course. There's a Z1 Extreme model for $700 that is much better. It runs games better. At that point, I was so upset with myself that I bought this thing, but I was in it for the long haul, and I was just about done installing EmuDeck when Bob finally wakes up and texts me back that he showed me this thing in person, and I even told him I didn't want it. So now I feel even worse about myself. And in a true middle finger from the universe, not 5 minutes go by when Bob texts me saying that Valve's website is now selling the refurbished Steam Deck, and I fucking lose it. So I run to Best Buy to return the ASUS ROG Ally, and I'm thinking I'm gonna get my money back that day, and I don't. It turns out I'm not getting my money for another 5 days. And not only do I not get that money back, but the Steam Deck doesn't ship for like 4 days. And then it takes almost a week for this thing to show up in the mail after the fact. So my impatience really just screwed me. And if I learned anything from this, it's that the ASUS ROG Ally kind of sucks. It's just a Windows handheld device that takes hours to upload and install things. And if you want something that's idiot-proof, get the Steam Deck. You could literally just put all the ROMs you want in, hook it up to the TV, and you're golden. And then you could even play your Steam games on it. And if you're not looking to play something like Destiny or Call of Duty on the go, the Steam Deck is perfect for you. Anyway, let me know if you have a Steam Deck or if you have an ASUS ROG Ally, or if you're thinking about getting one or the other. If you are, buy the Steam Deck. The Ally kind of just, I'm telling you, it sucks. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you share this video with a friend or your neighbor or the guy at the deli. All right, goodbye.